Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Carrie Waltz. I share tips, tools, and techniques for the artist in you. And today I'm going to share something dealing with oil painting. A little diversion from my watercolor sketching because to me, what I did yesterday in preparation for a gathering with other artists made that time more efficient and enjoyable. We were all gathering for Christmas, and this is what I painted. While I was there, we were enjoying snacks and drinks and hot cider and painting together. Everyone chose what they wanted to paint. I saw this ornament that was stained glass hanging by the window on a stand by itself, and Hillary said, well, why don't you turn it on? And when it lit up, it's like, oh, I think I'm going to have to paint that. So I'm going to show you what I did in prep for the day so that you might do this as well whenever you know you're going to go out and paint with friends. Very simple things, common sense, but it really helped me get the day ready before I went. I have a Stay Wet palette that was empty, and I had some small oil colors, paints that I had accumulated, and I wanted to use them. I'd never used this combination of paints before, but notice how small these little tubes are. When I went to the plein air convention this past year, I got several samples of paint, and when I was at Plein Air South in Florida in February, Michael Harding is a vendor there and supporting of the arts, and he gave some of the volunteers a collection of 4 small tubes. So I love this size for plein air painting, but I wanted to go ahead and have my palette ready before I left. So I got my paint saver that was designed by Camille Priswatic. Some of you may know of her. Oops, sorry, there went my paint. She had a profound effect on my art. I took a workshop from her, and she really helped me learn to separate the lights and darks in my work, and it's just better because I had some time with her. So this palette, I'll turn the camera so you can maybe see it on my lap. Okay, when you put your hand on the palette itself, the top, then this will slide out. And so I loaded the palette with the paint that I was going to take, and I'm just going to slide it back in so I don't accidentally get paint on the clothes I have on today. And before I left that morning, I thought, oh, I forgot. I didn't make a key for that set of palette, for that palette. I've always liked to have a key so I know at a glance what the colors are. And so I got an index card, cut it, and I put a little swatch of each of the colors on my index card. And then I knew I didn't have time for it to dry, so I got clear packing tape and ran clear packing tape over it and on the front and the back. Well, after I did the clear packing tape, I realized, oh shoot, I didn't write down the brand or the name of well, I had written the initial of the brands, and it was Winsor Newton, Williamsburg, and Michael Harding. Williamsburg and Michael Harding are handmade oil paints, but all of these that I used yesterday, I really like. And the Williamsburg Colbert Green, I love how deep and dark it is. And so it was really good to have in my darks. But I realized, oh shoot, nothing's going to stick to that packing tape. So if I wrote real careful in a thin Sharpie, and then I covered it with another piece of packing tape, then it wouldn't matter if it got blurred or not. So if you need to save something that's been written on something that you know is going to smear, just put tape over it. So I could easily take it, and I keep it in here. And right now this is going to go in the freezer so I can use it another day, and I don't have to worry about it. But I will show you how I set up my palette and my easel with my Edge Pro, which was a limited edition. I don't know if it's a limited edition, but it's Michelle Held's artist palette. So let me show you. I have a Slik easel, which I really like. I have probably 3 or 4 more easels down there. And this was not very expensive. And the reason why I like it so much is it has, oops, sorry, see, my cat's asleep. Oops, sorry. My cat's leaving. I dropped something. I dropped the cover on her. Sorry. All right, one thing I really like is when you pull it apart, see it has this brace here. It has place for a quick release plate, and you unscrew the handle so it fits in the cover better. So don't forget to put that back in the case. You won't be able to lock it if you don't. But what I love about this thing, I mean, you can raise it up, you know, with the, sorry, it's kind of hard with the dark background, sorry. You can turn this and raise this part up. You can unscrew it here or here, and this can go up and down. This can go this direction. I can put a camera on it and angle it straight down if I want to. I know it's plastic, but for what I use it for, man, I really like it. All right, so yesterday I was in a tall bar stool. Today I'm not going to be that high up, so I'm just going to let out 2 of the legs. And I really like the legs that pop open and slide out rather than have a unscrewing thing. I like this so much better. It's easier as I get older, that my grip is not as good as it once was. And so when I sit down, you know, right now it's just right here. So I want this facing me. So I'm going to unscrew this. Well, and tighten it. And this, well, sorry, that goes up and down. I'm going to tighten that. I'm going to tighten this so it stays at this. I want to let that down. I don't need it tall for what I'm doing. So I keep that down, tighten this so that it'll stay there, and then I decide, what angle do I want? That's probably about right for what I'm going to do. So I get my old backpack and I pull out a couple things that I'm going to need. This is for the Paint Saver palette. It's going to help me connect to my easel. These are my paint brushes. Wet ones. Paper towel, just puts paper towel and a bungee through it, and then connect the 2 together on, connect the 2 together. I put the bungee around the back side, connected that. All right, sorry, I'm gonna have to, all right. What I love about this small, I think it's called the mini easel by Edge Pro. It fits in my cosmetic bag, which I really like. It is not cheap, but I splurged one year. I'd sold a painting and I saved that money to purchase it. And I have the release plate attached to it right now. So it's a little tight in here, but it works. All right, this release plate is the release plate that fits on my easel. Probably need to tighten that just a tad. Didn't realize it was loose. Okay, so really cool. Love the color. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can see Michelle's signature on the back, M-held. So when you open it up, it has a glass mixing palette area, and these are metal plates that will flip out and help hold your painting in place. I didn't need that yesterday because I used magnets. Magnets are all around here, and it came with a steel plate. I actually think this came with a medium size. I'm not sure, but I have a medium easel too. But I put plastic around it, and then I taped my panel that I was painting to this, so I don't get this part dirty, and I can take the tape off when my painting's dry. But what the joy is of this is, you know, I can just set my painting up there. And yesterday I just put it right there. It was empty, of course. This is a aluminum panel, and it has both sides. You can paint on either side. I have had some people say, oh, you can't paint straight on aluminum. The oil won't stay. I have not had any trouble. Okay, here's my quick release plate. Here's my easel with the quick release plate. So I just angle it down so I can see it, and then I close that plate in place. Okay, see, right now it's not locked because it's moving around. So I decide, you know, what angle I want, if I want it straight up and down like this, the hinges are nice and tight, or do I want it laying flat? No, not the way I'm painting. If I'm sitting here, I want it kind of like that. So I can see what I'm painting on, and I can see the paints that I'm mixing. So now I just go along and I tighten all the levers. Man, That's awesome to me. Now, another thing that I bought with Edge Pro are these side panels. I have, these are medium ones, I believe, and the large ones I have for my medium one. You can use even the large ones on here, but the large ones won't fit in my bag. So all you do is set that there and there, and you have space for things. These have ridges that you can set your brushes if you don't drop them everywhere. Sorry. Anyway, you get the idea. I don't usually put my brushes there. I usually put my mineral spirits over there. And I'll show you what I've done with that. They have a mineral spirit container that they sell that has a magnet on the bottom. And ideally, that would be better probably. But I just use this. I put my own magnet on the bottom. And I know it's not very full, so I don't mind leaving it like that. But if that bothers you, then you just just tilt that a little bit. If I'm standing up, that's usually how I have it. So here's my painting to be worked on. Pretend there's nothing there, and I don't have to use the clips or anything. I already had it taped to that board before I left home. And now what I do, traditionally the Edge wants you to put the paint on here and mix, but I don't like to do that, because then when I close it, I have to make sure the paint is all in that area, and which is fine, it works, but I have a better solution that what works for me is different. When I get to a painting location and I want to paint right away, again, if I already have my paint poured out, squeezed out on a panel, then I don't have to take the time to open every little tube. This came with the paint palette. It is it's normally goes like this on a larger easel, and then you put the palette on it. Well, that won't work on this easel, but I added a magnet back here. And what I do is, it comes with the baby bungee cord. So I just take this magnet, this is steel, so this stays flush to this because of the magnet. And then I almost set this on my painting. Let me just put a painting right there so that doesn't mess up. And then I come back to my paint palette saver. I don't need this right now. Press down on it. It releases, and the back has a lip. That back then slides right on there. So I have my paint already ready. I did some mixing over here. I had to wipe it off. Then I do my mixing here. When I'm through painting, I just wipe that off. I take this off, slide it back in its little garage, put it in its carrier, take this off. It's really best if you don't leave your bungee on that all the time so it doesn't get overly stretched. Slide this in with your palette because that's how you'll use it. I'm going to go put that in the freezer, put that up. But it really does speed my painting, and it makes my painting session more enjoyable. These just fit inside each other if you get them going the right way. This you could put in a wet canvas carrier if you wanted to. I just laid it in my car because that was the only thing I was painting. And release your Edge Pro. Get your Cosmetic Bag. And this one, just slide it in. It's just, any way that I can make it more convenient. And again, I am working fairly small, but working fairly small works for me. You got to figure out what works for you. So, and I even had a space to put there were some other panels and things that I could use if I wanted to. But that's what I did yesterday. This is what I painted, and I hope what I showed you today is helpful. So I am working on a variety of things. Put you back up here. I have, sorry about the shake. I have another daughter getting married next month, and I've finished one of the entries in my Italy journal, and I'll hope to have that edited soon. I had some commissions I had to stop and work for or work on. Life's been good. It's just been busy. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas and a holiday that you can look back and enjoy and relax and be grateful for how God has blessed you. I'm just extremely blessed in so many ways, and I feel so very fortunate to do what I do. And if you join me here and you're still here, tell me what was helpful, and let me know where you're from. Let me know what resonated with you. I forget to ask that at the beginning, and oh well, it's what it is. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you soon.